And there is Fabio Wardley eyeing Daniel Dubois, the IBF heavyweight champion of the world, saying that that's another wall to go through, and let me counterpunch. First off, I think Fabio Wardley has an interesting style to combat with Daniel Dubois' style, because styles make fights. I will say this, though. Fabio Wardley has to be ready for whatever comes, because I think dealing with Daniel Dubois, it's about speed, timing, and durability. If you're not durable enough, he's going to run right through you. That wall that you think you're going to go through, you won't. Okay? And to compare Fabio's durability factor with other fights that had to be tested, like the Frazier-Clark fight. The reason why that fight was one of the fights of the year or was challenging for Fabio, it wasn't because he was a bad boxer, because I think his explosiveness, his fluidity is what helped him against Frazier-Clark, definitely in the second fight, and it will help him against Daniel Dubois. However, the problem with that fight was, I believe, his durability. When Frazier did catch him, it affected him. Now, take nothing away from Fabio Wardley. Look at that nose, bro. That nose was absolutely horrific, okay? It looked like something from a horror movie. You could tell it was broken. It was gashed. It was bleeding. It was all over. It was free-flowing, gashing, bleeding. It was what it was. So I can't say he's not tough. What I'm saying is I witnessed the punches that Frazier-Clark caught him with were dead-on time punches, okay? And Danny Dubois is a puncher that is hungry, that is durable, that is ready to run right over you, okay? And he has to be prepared for it. If he's not, he's finished. Fighting someone like Danny Dubois for Fabio Wardley, sure, I like that fluidity, that explosive punches. He can punch from different angles. You know, he can punch off different angles from his pivot, okay, from where he plants his feet to where he can, you know, spring an attack from. That's cool. But if Daniel catches him, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I want to see. That's the question mark that will be answered fighting someone like Daniel Dubois. Will the fight happen? I have no idea. None. I know he wants Daniel Dubois like a lot of fighters, but I say Fabio Wardley, it is time to test himself. You know, it is a fresh fight. It's a fight that we've never seen before, you know, and I think it would probably be easier for Daniel Dubois to fight some fresh fighter, but if he's not hung up on the old idea of just, you know, getting an undisputed fight, because a lot of fighters, you know, they do become, you know, a victim or a example of tunnel vision of what they want to do in their career, and it may not be Fabio Wardley, but the breakdown is Fabio can move, and he will and can, I think, give Daniel problems as long as Daniel, you know, keeps moving, right? So, but if he ever catches him, I wonder what happens, because I believe personally that Daniel Dubois can crack a lot harder than someone like Frazier-Clark. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's about durability. Can he weather the storm with Daniel Dubois? Can he take the onslaught from Daniel Dubois? If he cannot, he's finished, because Daniel, unless he catches Daniel early and makes him or hurts him or whatever, Daniel's coming right at him. And that's what I want to see when they fight, if they ever fight. But Fabio wants it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what he's supposed to, you know, take the next up-and-coming challenge. You guys tell me what you think of Fabio Wardley eyeing the Daniel Dubois fight, wanting the Daniel Dubois fight for the IBF title. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.